Today we got a Note 8 which customer says that is showing a hazard sign when you put it on charging. I suspect it says charging port. There are 2-3 things that you can check it with. One can be your charging port. When you connect it to the charger, it shows a hazard sign here. Sometime it's the pad that is not connecting well. You see, this is what it shows. Either it's the charging cable or that thing. So we're going to open and see that how is the charging port inside. To open it, we should heat it up. Back cover is in really bad condition, but I don't know how your phone will be. So you can heat up all around with 250 degrees all around. Give it a good heat, but not that much, or use your heat gun on medium and low. Once it is heated, I just put this plastic tool here and go all around carefully. I did give it a good heat. We don't want to break it up. Let me just do it. And here it's your fingerprint sensor, so be careful about it. You don't want to insert it too much in, so you break it. We go all around smoothly. Where it gets stuck, just heat up more. Let me just open it quickly. Sorry about the interruption. A phone call came, so I forgot nearly that I was recording it. So I opened all the screws. This is your fingerprint sensor. Sometimes it doesn't come off this way, but if you give it a good heat, it can leave this behind and the back cover can come out also. So I opened all the screws. One was left, then I realized that I wasn't recording. So you heat up a good, give it a good heat so it can open easily. And this pad comes out. That's your wireless charging pad. Sometime if it is not connecting or there is water, there is a temperature switch here also. That's we're gonna check it in the last. Temperature switch also can give this hazard sign. And then we open the ringer. We disconnect the battery first, and we go to this portion. That's your microphone, charging pin, USB-C charging port. We can disconnect our earphone jack, and we can disconnect from this side. These two aerial connector. That's your, I think so, I don't know what is it. So that's your LCD jack. This flexi is going underneath here, so that's most probably coming like that. And there is a screw here. We need to open that also so it can loosen up the board. We can remove this also. Let's rather remove the front cameras also. Don't want to take any chance when we're releasing the board. So we're going to see, okay, this is the charging flexi. I'm gonna work on that, so I'm not gonna open it more. I really don't have any idea where this thing, I think it's LCD and touch, or because the fingerprint sensor is on top. So it possibly can't be a fingerprint here, or can be, I don't know. So let's try to remove this. Slightly push, or take a tweezer into this hole and slightly, but don't put too much force, because we can break this flexi and then we can damage the whole charging pin. That's how you release it. It has a glue around the cushion, rubber and a little bit of glue. Vibrator is there also. It's a little bit stuck here somewhere. Still stuck. This screw is for earphone jack, so it's not a screw. It might be glue down there. Made a little bit of movement. There is that little bit of sticky glue here, so that's what it was holding it. So now if you want to do other repair, like you want to change the battery or some other repairs, camera or this and that, you can release the board. I didn't take out the SIM reader, but that's the first step you are supposed to do. Then you can take out the board. First I'm going to see it closely, and it looks like that it's been dusty and watered, a little bit of water in there. I don't know if you can see clearly. If you see here, it looks greenish here. So first step will be that I'll be cleaning this with the brush and a little bit of thinners, or if you have flux and stuff. So I'm just going to dip it in that and clean this charging port and see that if it is charging properly. Then I'll show you the other step. I've cleaned it. It's now nice and clean. You can see there, hopefully. Now I'm going to connect it to the main board and then just see that if it worked. Otherwise we'll move to another step. So you can hold the board. Either you can remove the full board, but as I said that I just want to check it quickly if it did work or not. So I'm going to connect it here like this and then close it. Once you have connected, I noticed one thing, why it wasn't releasing easily, because this thing goes under the earphone jack. There is this flexi that when you slide it in, it aligns to the holes. And be careful with this thing, it's stuck now again. So we have to release it again. First this charging pin goes in there. Once it is fitting proper, then you can slide it in easily. So that maybe was stopping it to come out when we were pulling it out, but there was a little bit of double-sided tape also there. Now you can put back all these cables and flexis. You can hear that click sound. It's going in proper. Connect the battery. I'm going to put the cameras back also, because it wasn't needed to remove it for me, for my job. If you're changing the LCD, changing the battery, then you have to obviously release the board from the chassis and remove everything. Sometimes these small things give you too much of hassle to go back onto its place. Now we're going to put it back our back plate, which has your wireless charging. Now we're going to put back. We have to close this phone to test it properly. If you don't close it proper, sometime it gives that same sign again, or a temperature sign again. Now we're going to put all the screws back. We have put almost these old screws, and we have put the screws there as well. If you wish to, you can put this charging board also, or the ringer cover as well. If you just want to test it without it, you can test it also without it. But I'm just gonna put this and put the screws one time. So all the screws are back now. If you don't put these screws, this flexi won't touch it, and there is the temperature switch here. You can, if it gives you that hazard sign here with the temperature sign, you can either remove it and just short it, or just remove it and it comes alright sometime. But this one, I could see the water, so now it's the moment of truth to see that if it is working. Sometime you would have changed the whole charging flexi, but this one was dirty and it had a little bit of water sign, so let's hope so it works now after giving it a clean. So as you can see that it is not showing that hazard sign now with the cable, so most probably it was that water which was making it short. I'm just gonna check it again quickly, so to confirm that the problem is solved. This is how you change a charging port, or you can repair a phone just by looking at it, that if that is dirty and it has some water there, clean it, give it a brush with the thinner and stuff like that, and it should be working. With the temperature sign, hazard sign here, you can change this resistor. If you have the new pad, you can change the pad. You can just make it short by removing it. And if you want to change the LCD or anything else, then you can go through removing the board from there. It shouldn't be a problem. And now we're going to put it back, the back cover and the fingerprint sensor. Attach that. And now we can just put the back cover with putting some glue and back cover. Please subscribe my channel. This is how you repair that charging issue on Note 8 if it is giving you a hazard sign. Please subscribe, I really need subscription. Thank you very much. Until next time, goodbye.